Hi everyone. Hi. Welcome back to my channel. So great to be back here as usual. How are you? How are you doing? Like, how are you really doing? Hope you are well. Hope you are prospering in everything that you are doing. That is my hope and my prayer for you today. So I'm excited to be back here as always with you. I'm just going to talk to us today about something that is really important, something that is not really talked about, or really we don't really put so much focus into it as mothers, as caregivers, and that is burnout, caregiver burnout, and which is you, that is the parent experiencing this burnout. Okay, so there is burnout and then there is stress. I know a lot of moms, we talk about, oh, I'm stressed, I'm feeling stressed, I'm really stressed, I'm really stressed. When that stress gets to a head, when it gets to this point where you literally cannot do one more thing, like you feel like if you do one more thing, you are just going to be done. That is burnout. Burnout is like when you feel emotional, when you're at your emotional, mental, and physical low, when you have gotten, you are literally maxed out emotionally, mentally, and physically in caring for your little ones, in just putting in that output, what you give as a caregiver, the warmth and everything that you're giving. You are just like, you're all out, you are running on empty. That is not stress, that is burnout. Okay, so it is very important as mothers that we recognize the symptoms and don't mistake it for just stress or one of those things that, oh, it's just going to pass away, I'm just going to keep on keeping on, which is awesome. It is great to keep on keeping on, but you need to understand that in order to give quality care to your loved ones, to your children, you need to fill in, because you keep giving, you give care, you give warmth, you give affection. You are just giving and giving and giving and giving, and you are not putting anything in. What exactly do you think is going to happen to you? What's going to happen when you are running on empty? You cannot give from an empty cup. All right, you need to refill. Some of the symptoms of burnout is when you're experiencing like lack of appetite. You wake up in the morning and you just do not want to do that day. It is not waking on the wrong side of the bed. No, when you keep on having days where you just don't want to do that day, you don't want anybody to touch you, you don't want your partner to come close to you or to even touch you. You feel like what your partner is doing is not even enough. You are having negative thoughts, negative emotions, you are feeling down, like really down. Day one, the same thing, day two, day three, and it's continuous. You're feeling overwhelmed, you are getting anxious, you're having bouts of anxiety, and this just continues. You don't have any appetite, you can't sleep, or if you want to eat, you overeat, because you are eating your feelings away. You are eating the stress, and you're just eating and eating and eating so that you can feel better, but you do not feel better. You actually just pack on calories, and then you feel worse about that. But that's not what we're talking about today. But you're having all of these feelings and you are just categorizing it like, it's just one of those things, and then maybe you share it with someone and they're like, hey, that's motherhood for you. That's just it. It's just stress. There, it is not just stress. It is something you need to look into. It is something that is just beyond stress. Emotionally, you are going bankrupt, and physically, you are just struggling every day. Even when you fall ill, you just manage and you're like, I have to do it. Nobody is saying you don't have to take care of your children, but you have to take care of you. You are important. You, that is a caregiver, requires care. And if you do not have any system or support in place to give you that care, you need to create that support for yourself. Okay, it is so important that we understand and recognize that we are not robots. We are not we do not work on is it fuel that something or something electric. You are actually human. The warmth, the love that you are giving to your little ones, you need to actually give that as much attention to yourself. It is so important, because your children, your family, the world at large, they need you to be at your best. They need you. The world needs you. So you need to come from that place of understanding that, okay, I need to take care of me so that I can take care of my children better. I can give them quality, the quality of care. It is not just about just doing care and then at any point in time, you are snapping, you are overwhelmed, you are just like at your last thread. That is not quality care. So what are the things that you can do as a mom, as a caregiver, to ensure that you do not get to that point of burnout, or when you are already burnt out, you are like depleted emotionally? What can you do? Something that you can do is to seek for help. Okay, so I know it's really common that mothers even feel guilt, like they feel guilt that they need help. I don't know if that makes sense. Like you are feeling guilty that you want time away from your children, you want time away from your partner. So asking for help, you're already feeling guilty, like, because the society thinks that why would you not want to be with your baby all the time? So that's pressure, that societal pressure has already put you in a state where you feel like asking for help is a sin. But that is not what it is supposed to be. You are supposed to feel okay to ask for help, because you are a human. Mothers, I know we like to say, oh, super mama, my son calls me, oh, super mama. But we're actually not superhumans. We can take on a lot, but that doesn't mean we should take on a lot. Okay? Like, you should not feel guilty about asking for help. If you have paid support, please get one of those. If you do not have any support system, get someone that can take your children off of you for some time, so that you can refill by yourself without the cause of the stress in the first place, the thinking about the things you have to do during the day. Okay, you have to do laundry while you are going through your day. You are thinking mentally, you are thinking like, I have to do laundry, I have to prepare them for school, and the clothes need to be ironed. What am I making for Friday? The assignments have not been done. You are going through your day, but you are actually thinking about these other things. Do you know the amount of mental stress that you are going through, even while going through physical stress? And you go through this weeks, months, and you're just going, and you expect that something miraculous is going to happen, and you're not going to be depleted. I mean, come on. Ask for help. Do not feel guilty about needing help, about asking for help, about wanting help, and about taking the help that you are given. I know some of us were like, oh, no problem, I'm going to handle it. I'm supposed to be able to take care of my children. Don't say you are supposed to be able to take care of them. If you cannot, take the help that you are given. And if you are not giving any help, ask for help. I mean, this is something that I'm really passionate about. That it is something that I really desire for us to change the narrative, like one day at a time anyway. So something else that you can do is talk it out. Like, talk to someone. Talk to a friend, talk to another mother, talk to someone that gets it. Even if the person doesn't get it, if the person can just listen to you rant, it is fine. Letting all of that pent up anxiety, overwhelm, stress, emotional depletion, letting all of that out of your system, it helps. It really helps. Talk it out. Talk with a counselor. Okay, and that's what I do for the mothers that I talk to. Okay, so just talking it out, just having somebody that listens, somebody that is not going to judge. You do not know how far that can take you. Okay, so those are some of the things that you can do, and you can have a daily routine. where you have a self-care, something that has to do with you taking care of yourself every day. Even if it is 5 minutes, it can be something as little as applying your favorite moisturizer on your face after your shower. Something as little like that, something that you are doing for you, for yourself. Just something, create a routine. If it is when you put the kids to sleep, you want to just take a walk by yourself without the phones. Just, reconnect with yourself. It is self-care. Self-care is important. It is paramount. I cannot talk about this enough. Self-care is important. It is so important. Please do not overlook this. Just create a little routine. It could be 5 minutes, it could be 10 minutes, it could be seeing a movie, it could be reading a book, it could be journaling, which is so important. You could write out exactly how you're feeling. Okay, on this day, 10th of June 2021, I really don't feel like talking. Just the process of putting that down on paper, on your journal. It is something you are doing for you. You are not giving anything out. You are doing something for you. Because let's be honest, we enjoy giving out. We enjoy giving the warmth, the affection and everything, but it can come to a head at times where we literally do not want to give anything out. And we can even take this out on our partners because we feel like we are not being appreciated. We feel like we're just giving and giving and giving and giving and giving, and nobody's looking at us. It is when you feel like that is when you have not been taking care of yourself, and then you start running on empty. So talk it out with a trusted counselor, with a trusted friend. Plan a date with your girlfriends. Just call your friend up and relive some of the old moments. Plan a girls outing. Especially for new mothers. I encourage all the new mothers that I know, whenever they call me and they keep calling me and then they're like, Tega, I'm like, please leave that baby alone for a couple of hours, okay? And go out. I never had the luxury of enjoying these things when I had my first child, so that is why I really do not want other mothers to experience what I did, which I'm going to be sharing with you, my journey through motherhood, on this channel. Okay, so take some time away. Don't see, the thing is, you're feeling like other people will think you are a bad mom, but it's just in your head. Even if they think you are a bad mom, that's on them. What's important is how you feel, and that is what you need to work on, how you feel. Take time away for yourself. You're a new mom and the baby is just crying and crying. They're not much fun in the first few months, okay, when they can't talk, and then in the morning you wake up, you bathe the baby, you breastfeed the baby, you change diapers, the baby goes to sleep, nobody's talking to you, you don't have any interaction, and you do this month 1, month 2, month 3, you're on maternity leave, and you are doing this, and what do you expect to happen? You are doing all of that, you are just giving and giving and giving. You need to create time away from the baby, away from your children, even if they are older, okay? Do that for yourself. Take yourself on a date. Just go out, have dinner, have lunch, take a book. And then when you go back home, trust me, you will see the difference. You will see it when you take these little steps every day to do something for yourself, to practice self-care, even if it is yoga, even if it is an exercise, just taking a routine, 10 minutes off, and you are just doing it, and you are feeling yourself, you are reconnecting with yourself, with you, because you as an entity, aside being a mother, you are important, sis. You are important. So take some time off today to actually think about how you are feeling and what routines you can start practicing moving on that would help you. Talk to your partner about this, about how they can better help you. Remind you, it is very important that even if you are not a mom and you're watching this, it is very important that we have this knowledge so that mothers that are around us, we can begin to also educate them on how important it is for them not to experience burnout, for them to notice the signs, and when they notice it, they can do something about it. Okay, so I hope this video helped you. I hope you're feeling encouraged. I hope you are going to at least try to take steps today, moving on, to take care of yourself so you do not get depleted, you do not experience burnout. And even if you are experiencing burnout right now, I hope you take the courage, Give yourself one last push to do something for you, not to go do something for other people, but for you. You just gather the courage today to do something that will help you, that will help your mental health, your emotional health, and your physical health, so that you can give the best of you to those around you and you can give the best to yourself, because you are important. I am rooting for you. I am cheering you on this journey through motherhood. And I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up and give it a like in the comment section. Share with me your experiences. What have you experienced since you become a mother? Have you experienced burnout before? And what you are going to be doing. If you have other tips that you want to share with us, how we can better help ourselves as mothers, please share with us. Share with your friends, share with your partners. Let them know, so they don't start feeling like when you are withdrawing, you're wondering what is happening. Share with your partners. This knowledge is free for all. Let us all begin to change this narrative, one channel post at a time. Thank you. I'll be seeing you soon. So until then, please ensure to put yourself as a priority as a mother. Don't neglect yourself. Okay, we'll be talking more on this in our next post. And until then, take care of yourself and have a wonderful weekend. Okay, bye.